What's going on, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and thank you so much for popping into my review for Borderlands. This movie flopped at the box office. I think it had a budget of over $100 million, and it lost a lot of money. This stars Cate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, Ariana Greenblatt, Jack Black does the voiceover performance as the robot. You have Jamie Lee Curtis in a supporting role, and it is the story that's based off of a video game. I've never played the Borderlands video games. I've heard of them, I'm aware of them, but I had no idea about any of the context going into it. And after leaving the film, I think I'm still at the same position because I don't think this movie did a great job with world building at all. I think that all the negativity that you've heard about the film is certainly true. And I wanted to give this movie a shot, as I give every movie a shot. And by the end of it, I was just completely checked out. I think Cate Blanchett is a good thing in this film. She's a talented star, and she's doing what she can with the role. I think Jamie Lee Curtis, is trying as well. These actors are not given anything to do, but they're doing what they can with what was provided. Kevin Hart didn't work for me in this movie. He's given nothing to do, and Jack Black is so annoying and obnoxious in this film. He's one of the most annoying side characters and robot characters that I've ever seen. There's just so many times that he tries to be funny and it just falls flat. There's a line that says he was calibrated for humor. Yeah, whoever calibrated him, I don't think they got the wiring correctly because he is not funny. He's cringy. A lot of the lines that he says are very cringeworthy. And Ariana Greenblatt's lines are also sometimes very cringy. So either her wiring was off as well, or it was the screenwriter's wiring, because the script is not good. Like I said, the world building is just not there. The story, the building and progression of the story is just not there. I don't think any of these actors really have any chemistry. I think they're all just picking up a paycheck, and they all probably realized when they were filming this that it's not going to turn out good. So let's just do what we can to get out of here. Kevin Hart, I don't even think he knows he's in the film, to be honest with you. I think he just walked on set one day and they just left him in the movie. Eli Roth directed this, and this is a director that I haven't seen a lot of his films. I saw the recent movie he did, Thanksgiving, which I thought was not great, but I didn't hate it either. It was stupid fun. And this, he just added no style to this movie. He added no flair to it. Added no personality. This just feels so very straightforward and basic. This movie should have come out in the late 90s or the early 2000s. So I don't think the game series was out then, but that's just kind of the tone that this movie gives, including some of the special effects, which are atrocious in this movie. There are times where I was like, I can't believe that even got passed. I mean, who let that, and who said that was okay? Let's go to the next shot. There are some abysmal effects in this movie. The movie is not visually appealing. And also the action, I thought all the action was extremely repetitive. It didn't look great. The way it was shot, the way it was edited, choreographed. I just think this whole movie is a failure. And by the end of it, by the way this movie ended in its last 10 to 15 minutes, I was just thinking, this is one of the most anticlimactic, uninteresting endings that I've ever seen. The whole movie's dull. It's like an hour and a half long when it feels like it's 2.5 hours long. The only positives I could say about this film are Cate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis. Didn't like Jack Black, didn't like Kevin Hart, didn't like Ariana Greenblatt. I only liked Cate Blanchett and Jamie Lee Curtis in this film. They were trying. Their performances do not save this movie because they still have to say this crappy dialogue. This movie's really bad, and it's one of the worst movies of the year. And unfortunately, I am on the same side as a lot of people who saw this, and I'm going to give Borderlands half a star out of 5. I think that this movie, like I said, is a complete failure. This movie did absolutely nothing for me other than making me very tired by the end of it and, leading into a good hour plus nap that I took after this movie. It practically put me to sleep. So that's where I'm at with Borderlands, guys. Comment down below. Did you see this movie? Did you play the games? Are the Borderlands games good? I'm sure they are. I mean, I know it's a series, so, definitely comment that below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got a bunch of reviews coming in the future, including some new big releases. We've got the Wild Robot, Joker, Folly Ado, Terrifier 3, lots of big ones coming out. Also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingOrises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Borderlands. And until next time, over and out.